Hi, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to see a particular question, and this is actually an opinion question. Uh, is this a positive or negative development? So the topic here is spending time, spending some money for themselves by the older people who retire. So you all know that people retire and they are seen spending some money for themselves rather than saving money for their children. So in many societies, in many countries, you can see this is something happening. It's not uncommon. Now, what do you think about this thing, whether it's a positive thing or negative thing? So let us see in detail. We do have the statement part in some countries. Older people who retire from work spend the money on themselves, for example, holiday, rather than saving money for their children. Is this a positive or a negative development? It's not uncommon to see people in some countries spending money on holidaying and on recreation rather than saving for their future generation soon after their retirement. So this is a common trend, what we can see here in many societies. You can see it's not uncommon, it's common to see people spending money like that. And my opinion, I don't feel that's something wrong unless the family is financially secure. So your family is financially secure, then no problem, you can go ahead with that. There is nothing wrong. So it is definitely, it has some positive things. So this is what we are going to see in the particular essay. In the coming paragraphs, we will be explaining what happens. The most visible change, the most visible advantage. So this is the phrase that we have used to start the paragraph, because I'm going to this paragraph, I'm going to highlight what it is there. In the paragraph, what I'm going to write, I'm going to write the most visible advantage there. The most visible advantage. Here in the second paragraph, I have given the phrase, another positive aspect. The third paragraph, I've said, of course, there is a risk in spending this. So each paragraph at this, after the introduction, we have in the introduction, we have given the topic. This is the topic, and the opinion. This is opinion. Okay, that's complete there. Now, after that, we have given three headings for three paragraphs. The heading is to be highlighted. Most visible advantage, number one. Another positive aspect, number two. Of course, there is a risk, the other side. Okay, so we have headings for each paragraph. This is something which gives the reader a clear information what is written in the paragraphs. So this has to be maintained. So if you have, if you are a cohesive writer, if you organize the thing properly, you definitely would take care of this thing. You have to. If you are not a cohesive writer, these types of markers will be missing. And of course, the examiners will be going ahead. They will be looking for these markers there. They will be looking for the connectives. They'll be looking for these cohesive devices. And if it is not there, you'll be having some problem with the scoring pattern. Now I'll be marking some more cohesive markers for you. I'm just concentrating on the connections here. Okay. So the first connection is there in the introduction here. I'll show you. There is nothing wrong in this. It means it connects to the first sentence. Now, the paragraph started the most visible advantage. I have underlined other three things here. Here already I have mentioned. So how, if I am going with the first paragraph, you can say the first connective, to be precise, you are going to explain that is they hardly had who, it is there. The answer is there in the previous sentence. So it is connected there. Therefore, so again, it is connected to the previous sentences. Now, this is what this thing, you know, that each and every sentence is tightly packed. You look for the examples, it is there. It is there. Example is there. You look for the explanation, it is there. You look for the point, it is there. So the point is there, explanation is there, examples are there. So it's organized in a perfect manner. So when you look at paragraph number 2, another positive aspect, you have presented the matter here. Now, after retirement, people are independent. So you can see a new sentence starting here. So if I want to connect it more specifically, I can say, to be clearer or to explain it further, after retirement. So I have made the connection here. So the connection here, to explain it further. So the explanation is given there. And this would be, okay, the thing, what we have mentioned earlier. So the cohesive devices, so it's well connected here. We do have 3 sentences here. Here we do have 4 sentences, I think so. 1, 3, and 4. 4 plus 3. So 7 sentences are there to support the thing. That is, it's a positive thing. So 7 sentences we used to say it is positive. Now, let's see, of course, there is a risk in spending money. So there's a negative side. The whole world is going through some sorts of financial crisis, and naturally it would reflect the family budget too. Therefore, it is always better to see their children are financially independent before spending money for themselves after retirement. So this is what we can see here. We have 3 sentences. So in total, we have presented the body paragraph in 10 sentences. The 10 sentences is the number of body, the number of sentences in the body paragraph. 7 for the positive and 3 for the risk factors. So the organizing, so 7 plus 3. So in case of the sentences, it's okay, it's balancing. In case of the matter we have presented, it is balancing. So it is okay right now. Let's see the matter in detail. The thing is, this is the first point, is that this is the best time for them for in their life to relax, because they won't be able to do it. So if they get older, now this is the golden opportunity. This is some after retirement, say they don't have any commitments, and this is the best time to do so. This is a positive thing. So it's the best time for them to relax. The thing next is recreation and rejuvenation. Now that this is something which you can remember for the lifetime. which you can have, which you can ruminate when they get. So when you be not able to travel soon, if soon after retirement you are healthy, you can go ahead with a travel or holiday or something like that. But when you get older, you won't be able to do so. So at that time, it gives you some opportunity to mm, you can ruminate, you can think of these things, because these were the golden moments. You can just ruminate these things. Now the risk is the finance, unpredictable financial situations. You know that the world has a lot of financial crisis, and before we go holiday or something, you need to make sure that your children are financially independent, or they have enough savings. So this is what you have to say. There is a risk before you go. And the thing is concluded. It is almost essential for for a person to spend his own money on activities like holidaying rather than to spend for his family. So it's almost essential right now. However, he has to ensure that his children have enough savings. So now he has to make sure that his children is financially secure and settled, or else it will be difficult for them. You need to understand. So before going into this decision, you have to make sure that your children have savings and they are financially independent. And if there is, it is almost essential for you to go, because it gives it is the perfect time for you to enjoy, and it gives you the best entertainment and recreation. You don't have any stress and tensions of work. This is the perfect time, and this is the golden opportunity which you can remember throughout your lifetime. This is what the essence of the essay. But make sure that your children are financially secure. Thank you.